So look, I shave. Today's movie is Goosebumps. If you guys have not subscribed, go ahead. Right down below. Right there. Um like, subscribe if you like, because I'm here to stay. So let's see how this goes. Alright, so it's like 20 minutes into this movie and it feels like I've watched it. I believe the actor is Jack Black. I'm not exactly sure. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm not even looking into this information or anything. But looks like him, sounds like him, all the good stuff. He is the neighbor. And it feels like I've watched this movie before. Not because I have, but because it's like a remake for little kids or something. I believe there's a movie I watched a couple years ago. I think it's going to be 10 years. I believe Disturbia, I believe is the name of the movie. I'm not exactly sure. But what it is, what happens in the movie is this kid comes from another town, settles in with his mom, and he has a neighbor that's very fishy. Odd things happen in that house. He doesn't know what happened. He has a family. He hears screamings, and no one knows but him that there's more people in that house. There's distress calls. They think he's crazy. They put him in house arrest because he's doing all these weird calls to the police. And it turns out that something is happening in that house and no one knows about it. So that's exactly what's going on here. Um, Girl meets boy. They're talking, and he hears screaming. He calls the police, and no one is there. But he's not buying it. So that's where I'm at now. And you know what? I think that's what it's going to be, where no one believes him. And at the end, I'm pretty sure nothing is happening. But it's Goosebumps. I grew up reading the books. Unfortunately, we didn't have movies back in the day. We did have the TV show, though. So I'll see how that goes. But yeah, we'll see how this ends. Well, the middle and then the end. Alright, so sorry for the noise. It is actually the AC over here. So hopefully you guys don't hear it much. But I'm going to try to talk over it and check out this right here. I've never showed it. It's actually a Beatles mirror, which is pretty cool. But I will tell you this right now. I am loving this movie already. It's a very deceitful movie in the beginning because you think that it's going to be every other horror movie that you have seen thus far, but it's not. A twist about halfway, a little bit less than halfway. It is just awesome because I grew up with Goosebumps, like I told you guys. The show, the first, the first, the books, then TV show, and now this is awesome. The dummy, Snappy, Slappy, whatever his name is, I forgot. They say it, but they say it fast, and it's very weird. But he's back and better than ever. I will say it is awesome. His books come to life, so that is something to look forward to. You guys will love it. I'm loving it as of now, and I can see where this is going, and it is amazing so far. So I'm not hyping it up just because I grew up with it. I'm actually glad it's this good. I'm not gonna be disappointed. So I'll see you guys once it ends. Awesome. All right, so sorry for the underview, but I just wanted to make this closing. I'm gonna close it up. Say this was an awesome movie. I'll give it a wait. This side, a gnarly. It is amazing. It is Goosebumps at its best, I believe, because it's every character, well, every monster, or mostly every monster, the biggest ones, I don't know, but All the monsters are there. Seriously, it is awesome, especially the ending, how it ends. Um, the last scene, very predictable, but I'm not mad because it was an awesome movie. It kept me on the screen all the time. No room for phone, no nothing. So I give it a gnarly all the way. And that is like equivalent to like from 1 to 10, 100, because it is awesome, like I said. Um, so yeah, those are my thoughts on that. And like I said, rate, subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'm gonna be doing these pretty sure all the time because when will you run out of movies? I haven't even dug up the beginning, and I just wanted to see this one, Goosebumps, because it's something that it's close to me. It's very dear to me. Grew up with it. Um, so yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace. All right. So one of the things I forgot to mention this. One of the things that actually caught my attention. I think the reason why it caught my attention was because I was such a book nerd growing up in school. And I think this movie captivates how I felt growing up, where books were life. Um, when the actual monsters come to life,
Sorry.
when the monsters actually come to life, literally pop out of the book, and the way they pop up, I will say, it was amazing. It was definite. It took me back to when I was reading, where that's how I capture RL Stines books, where it was like they were right here. They were life to me. And I think this captures that, where it's just like awesome. Like I said, the ending, I didn't mind at all because I saw it coming. Um, I was wrong, however, how the plot was gonna go very first time, but it was worth it. It was worth being wrong. Um, so yeah, if you've ever read a book, if you've ever read something that catches your attention, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Uh, Now, however, I've turned into a realist where I actually like movies. I like documentaries. I like life. I like things that happen. I like things that make sense. But this took me back to a time where I guess my mind was developing. It was creating new and better things. It was using imagination. And I think that's one of the best things that I liked about this movie, that it took me back. It took me back to a time where things were simpler and things were better. So I'll let you guys off on that note. And like I said, awesome movie. Gnarly, like I said already. But this is the second ending to this ending. Peace.